Hello, welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. It is December 3rd, the 3rd of every month. The past 4 months, I believe, we have done Match Day on the 3rd. So, Match Day is the day where one of our sponsors decides to match all of the sponsorships that come in for the day at femyoga.com. So, if you go over to femyoga.com, you sponsor whether it's $500 or $5, it's going to be matched by Mr. Casper, Too Nice 420 here. So huge thank yous to Casper, the ghost, the friendliest ghost you'll never meet. Hey, Francois. And I'm going to do some yoga here. This is actually, I believe this is Casper's favorite type of content. This is how we met way back in the beginning when I first started broadcasting. He would come in and do the headstand, forearm stand practice with me. Thanks for inviting your followers, Francois. Hello, Pliny, another one of our sponsors here. Actually, I think, Pliny, you became a sponsor on Match Day last month, I believe, 1 month ago. Hey, thanks for the Super Heart, Sneezy. So yeah, if you go over to femyoga.com, sponsor any amount, Casper is matching it today, all the way up until midnight. It will be an early day for me. I won't be broadcasting late tonight because Atlantic City is tomorrow. So I'm going to be leaving early in the morning. So I'm going to be going to bed tonight at like 10 p.m. So my content should all be done by hopefully like 7 or 8 p.m. So if you're watching this on the replay, I know a lot of you guys are night owls, then please go over to femyoga.com and sponsor the channel so that we can maximize this 2 for 2, tit for tat kind of sponsorships. Hey, Elise, hello. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry, I think I missed some comments. Hey, Janae, hello, my loves. They're all here. So you might be wondering, what is this gray blanket down here? My cat is bundled up in it, so I can't move it until he's ready to go. Okay. Where am I going to? Atlantic City for 4 days to meet up with Ed, Nick, Dan. My mom will be there. Jessica might come. Who else might come up meet up with us? Jairus. I think I'm forgetting. Who am I forgetting? Captain Mike is going to come meet up. I think I'm forgetting like 1 or 2 people. Thanks for the super hearts, Elise. Yeah, cat problems. You want to see him? There he is. Okay. You look beautiful today, Ed. Am I all packed? I'm all packed except for this stuff that I'll need for broadcasting down there, so. Yeah, Sneezy. I just watched my replay for the karaoke as well, and I didn't realize that, like, I could hear the song, like, a second after you, like, it was playing to you guys, but I was, like, my voice was, like, a second after. So it sounded pretty bad, so thanks for putting up with me and sending super hearts. Wendy just sponsored today for Match Day, so her sponsorship gets matched by Casper 100%. I love it. All right, let's do some yoga. So this is pretty intense. This is not a yoga class. This is just me working on some advanced yoga practice or yoga postures for my handstand strength. So we're going to be working on that pose we tried a few weeks ago, thanks to the book that Francois sent me, which actually is already on my shelf, and that is Flying Pigeon Pose. So let's start off just with some basic, just cat-cow, warm up our wrists and shoulders. Thanks, Sneezy. So I did some Taylor moves and got up 1 hour later. In a good way? That sounds exciting to me. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So we'll start out with cat cow. Cat cow is a beginner pose. If you have a yoga practice and this doesn't cause you any pain or discomfort, you can spread your fingers wide, creating a suction cup we call Hasta Bandha in the hands. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and flowing. So my right arm already hurts. I have a wrist injury in my right side. So this may or may not work for me today. We might have to switch up what we're doing. So what I'm doing here to decompress my wrists is I'm taking my thumb and middle finger, I'm wrapping around the base of my hand. Hello everyone. Hey Sonam. And I'm squeezing very gently. Now I'm making sure not to squeeze this bone here. I'm squeezing just right above there, squeezing and lifting up to decompress the wrist joint. There's 8 carpal bones in your wrist, I believe. Is it 8? I think it's 8. So you can also do figure 8s. interlacing the fingers. So all this stuff is stuff you can do as long as it doesn't cause you any pain or discomfort. And then you switch which fingers on top and go the other way. That takes a minute to learn how to go the opposite way. And this is just kind of like twisting, moving the wrists, making sure everything feels okay. All right, so I'm going to try that again. I did enough cat-cow, really, honestly, to warm up anyway. For myself, you can continue doing more if you like. I'm going to take a quick child's pose. Yeah, my wrist feels better now. I just needed to warm it up a little bit better before I started bearing weight on it. So my big toes are together. Knees are open about mat distance apart. Sending my hips back as far as I can, and if I need to support my head with a block or a pillow, I'm going to do that. I took yesterday off from yoga, but my muscles are still sore from 2 days ago, so we'll just see how this goes. Coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Actually, I'm going to stop teaching it because then it seems like it's a class for people coming in late. You can just watch if you like. So we're just going to come into normal pigeon pose first. One of the most popular poses in yoga. I find a lot of people find this to relieve their sciatica pain. I can't. I got this. Oh, I want to swear, but I'm not going to swear, so I'm going to take a deep breath in and out through my nose. What I'm trying to do is hook my right foot around my right arm that's not coming anywhere near it. So I'm getting a little frustrated, but it's okay. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. If you just joined us, it is match day, so anything you do at femyoga.com to support the channel will be matched by Mr. Casper, 2nice420. His handle is in the broadcast title if you want to follow him, get to know him better. He does not broadcast. I've actually never seen Casper besides his picture. Okay, so the next thing we're supposed to come into cross-legged downward dog and then walk the hands back. And then bend the knee. Hands together at the heart center. And then coming back down. Actually, no, I think actually from here is where I'm supposed to try to go into it. Oh, you guys aren't going to see my leg. There we go. Well, let's try this. that feels better. Okay. So that's the first one, trying to lift the foot towards the butt. Well, I guess that's closer than I got last time, but I need to strip a bit. Whew. Okay. Hey, Jack. You see a little paw reaching for me? Tuck my shirt in, don't mind me. I'm missing comments, but hello. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, Jack. You smell terrible. Cat yoga, exactly, Dale. We have a pain center that has yoga for chronic pain on YouTube. Ow, ow, he scratched me. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, little foot. You like watching me? Oh, thank you, Elise. Thank you. Yeah, this is very advanced. This is not for the faint of heart or beginners at all. Make the boys do that pose in Atlantic City. Okay, I will. So the idea was that my back leg was gonna go straight out and up towards the sky. Which did not work. But I'm gonna try again on the other side. Hello, Angel. Are you scratching my yoga mat right now? I heard you. The door is open if you would like to go out it. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that view. Oh gosh. I got a pedicure yesterday. I also got my nails done. So I can tap away my ASMR. Okay. Back to work, back to work. Actually, before I get into that, I just want to go in here. If you're not following me, feel free to do that. And if you haven't shared this to your friends, feel free to do that as well. And anyone who sponsors, or oh, that's a boob shot. Anyone who sponsors over at femyoga.com, today only, on December 3rd, 2017, until midnight tonight, New York time, anyone who sponsors the channel will be matched by Casper. 2 nice for 20. So everything you do today is twice as powerful. Whether you give $5 or $100, he's going to match it. Okay? And thank you to my moderators who are helping with blocking. You guys are super helpful. Ooh, this hip is feeling it. Oh, there we go. I just had to crack a bit. I do my own little chiropractic adjustments when I do my yoga. So you can see I'm going down a lot slower on this side since my left hip, the hip that I'm stretching now, feels a little bit more tight, a little bit more touchy, a little tender. So I just want to go in really slow. Okay, so that's pigeon pose. Well, this side's going to be easier. Okay. besides my sweaty hands. Okay. Okay. And then we want to go back to this. And then walk the hands back. There we go. Almost, kind of. Whose foot is that? Hey, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy, for sponsoring. Jimmy's sponsored today, which goes towards the match day. So anyone who sponsors at femyoga.com today, click support, sponsor the channel, and it will be matched by Casper. Dollar for dollar. Every dollar you give is worth two. Today only. That is called flying pigeon pose. Hey, Sonam. So let me watch the rest of this video. See what else we have coming for you. Oh no, there's still more. There's more where that came from. Can I start the heart race, please? I can. Thank you for asking. And Wendy Glitters in the house. Hello. And then Francois. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Lise. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? And Sarah Serafalo or something. What's the one you went into before that? Was just pigeon pose. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. Pigeon pose, which is Ekapada Swastikasana, I believe. So that was the one where I was just down. Or are you talking about downward facing dog or three-legged dog? Or when I was standing with the leg across? I forget what that's called, honestly. You knew it. Wendy was tapping like mad, yeah. See, Lisa said she couldn't get up from bed yesterday, but the stretches, yoga stretches, helped her to get up. That's beautiful, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that. I really, really appreciate that. What is the pose where you're lying face down? Pigeon pose. Ekapada Swastikasana. I'll pull it up on the interwebs. Pigeon pose. So you can see it. Oh, these people aren't really laying down in their pigeon. Oh, you can see one of them. Okay, ready, go. So over here, this woman is in the version that we were talking about. I don't know why she doesn't have her head down, but here you go. This person over here does. And this one here. Do I eat a lot more fruit than veggies? No. No, it's better to eat veggies than fruit. I do that stretch in the morning. There you go. Never knew it was a yoga pose. Jimmy, yes, and you do wheel pose too, which is amazing. Love it. Love, 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 love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the super hearts. Lise and Steven. I was scared. Never happened before. Oh my god, really, Lise? I'm sorry you're going through that. That's such a bummer. Well, I'm happy to help. It's like a dream come true for people to benefit from this, for sure. Oh, the video is probably still playing, huh? It is. Okay. Oh, she's just doing the other side now. Okay. Now we're sitting. That pose does look cool, Raul, right? You ain't never seen wheel pose till you've seen Jimmy wheel pose. Exactly. Exactly. And then what is this? Supine pigeon? Why would we do this after? I feel like we should have done this before. But here we go. Sorry, I just have to watch the video to make sure I'm not missing anything fancy. I think they're just cooling down now, which I'm not really quite ready to do yet. because I want to try flying lizard one more time. Jessica did a flying lizard scope that she was inspired by me. Thanks for inviting your followers and sharing on Twitter, Jimmy and Lise and everyone else who invited. So that motivated me to try and get even better at it too. Match day, match day, match day. Wow, she's gonna hold this pose forever. Oh, the cat hair just blew off my lip. What just happened? Okay. Then she's rocking herself up to seat. I don't know why my nose is running, sorry. Huh. Okay, now she's holding it. What? Oh, now she's twisting around it. Whoa, that looks cool. Okay. Twisting. Sorry, gotta watch this first. Twisting. Yeah, Wendy's friends with Jeff. She's been friends with him for a while, actually. Pretty cool stuff. All my scoping product stuff is over there in that box. And then, oh, that was it. Okay. Well, let's do flying lizard first, and then we'll do this pose. Okay. The trick is to try to stay floating when you come out of that one. Just gonna take a little breather after that. Thank you for moderating, you guys. I'm not even gonna look back to see what they said. Thank you, Wendy. Sorry, my nose is running indefinitely. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting what my husband has right now. I hope not. So I have to drive to Atlantic City tomorrow. Maybe yoga will be good. It'll boost my immune system, detox me. Could also be because I had 2 beers last night. Sometimes I get like cold symptoms the next morning after beer drinking. Anybody else? Is that just me? Could be. When do I? Oh, I'm not going to Vegas. I'm going to Atlantic City, which is in New Jersey. Okay. I'm wiping my own boogers off camera. I'm wiping them on my pants. Okay. Now my nose is red. Why am I narrating everything? Let's get back to work. Whoa! I almost just fell over. I'm too sweaty. My hands are like slippery. Why don't we just do this way? I know my butt's gonna be facing you, but just block the trolls. Oh gosh, that wasn't good. Whew. Okay, We got this. That's cheating. Oh my god. Oh, I have to work on that pose so much. That was something. Hey Tony, thanks for the super hearts. Breathe through your nose. Feel my heart pumping. Thank you, Wendy. Oh yeah, we can do that other pose. It doesn't really require any resting for this. Hey Davis. Hey Scott. It's match day, you guys. So if you're just getting here, or anyone else, if you go to femyoga.com and click support, any sponsorships you send to the channel today only will be matched by Casper, 2nice420. So if you send 10 bucks, he matches for 10. So it's like you sent 20, and so on and so forth. So however much value you get from the channel, whether it's even just 5 bucks, he's gonna match it. This is reclined pigeon pose. A lot of you can do this as long as it doesn't cause any pain or discomfort. So you start, let me go back, laying on your back with your feet on the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then you might just stay here. This might be enough of a stretch for you, and you could just stay here, relax. Or maybe it feels good to have the knees towards the chest, reaching through that hole with your right hand to grab the left shin. Left hand comes around the outside to hold that as well. If your knee feels uncomfortable, try flexing your foot, although that makes my knee feel more uncomfortable, so I just leave my foot relaxed. Two more breaths. And then we're going to rock up to seated. My hip is cramping. I don't know how anyone else's would not cramp, so I'm not sure what that's. I don't know. I'm just following the book. I feel like if I bend my knee more, it would feel less uncomfortable. This really isn't the pose, so I don't know. But I'm just going to bring my left hand back behind me. Sit up nice and tall. Right hand comes up. Exhale, twist. See, what's weird is like I can't I can't hold myself up. I'm like resting on that back hand, which is not what I want to be doing. So I feel like I couldn't really stay nice and tall on that. So I don't know. We're just copying along with Liz Arch. Crossing the other leg. Again, like I said, my left hip is more tender today, so I'm going to be extra gentle, extra careful with this. Make sure I'm really listening to my body and honoring it. Honoring the messages it's trying to say. If it's telling you to stop, you should have stopped probably a long time before that. So stop now. If there's any pain or discomfort, I don't really know what the point of this is. It feels like I'm doing nothing. Bonjour, Sofiane. Alright, so then she's doing the other side. And now she's in chair pose. We already did this pose. Oh, okay, revolve. I don't think I like all this. What is the point of this? Bonjour! I don't understand what's happening right now. Oh. Haha, now I get where we're going with this. What in the world? That looks crazy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I want to try this now. Oh, thank you, Lena. It turns out that the audio and my audio was a little bit out of sync, I realized. Hey, Jeremy. So I was singing like a second after you were hearing it, but whatever. It's fine. All right, I'm going to try this pose. I have no idea how this is going to go. We're going to try it. Pretty sure it's the last posture. Yes, indeed it is. All right, so this is the last posture, and then what I'm going to do is practice some of my handstands if I have any strength left over at the end. All right. Oh, my ankle is like digging into my thigh. I'm too bony. Let's try that. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. We did it for a second. So yeah, take a few breaths. Take a sip of water. Come back fresh. Hey Jason, thanks for sharing this on Twitter. Get back to work in a minute. For anyone just joining us, it is match day today, which means all the sponsorships that come in at femyoga.com will be matched. So if you give even 20 bucks, $5, $100, it's going to be matched by Casper, Too Nice 420. He's matching all the sponsorships up until midnight tonight, New York time. What happened, Nick? I lost my balance, but I'm going to try again. Hey, Dan. I need a bigger bottle. I think you're right. Okay, let's go for it. I got a text from Dan. Okay. Let's try again. I'm going to try turning a bit, finding a different focal point. Again, we did it for a second. It's progress. Hey, Lane. It's not easy. It is not easy, but this is how we get stronger. This is how we progress. This is how we get out of our comfort zone. Yes, these are the new New York State mandated sobriety tests. You have to be able to do this if you're sober. So, I think it's time. Thank you, Lane. The heart count isn't working. Are you sure? It's working. Zach Galifianakis? Dan, are you Zach Galifianakis? Okay. Whew, mama. I don't know if I left myself enough energy for this, but we're going to try it. I'm going to gather in that prana, that life force energy. I'm going to turn the camera a bit. Point it up. Can you tell I'm procrastinating doing this? He does though. I could see that in the profile picture. Excuse me. I'm still digesting my breakfast, but we're going to try this anyway. Alright, I'm going to start with forearm stand because I'm really like, I feel my muscles are. But I'm supposed to be able to do handstands in Atlantic City, and Atlantic City is tomorrow. It's not showing you on the heart count. Have you sent enough hearts, Jason? It's counting Tony and Dan. Let me see if you're on the heart count at all here. We'll scroll down the list. See, you're right there. You sent 146. You're just not there yet. Lane is kicking your butt. Oh, here she comes. She's coming. There she is. Look at that beautiful face. So yeah, you just have to send more hearts, and then you'll be on there. Okay. So let's do it. Yes. That felt good. Why does this always happen? I get a good forearm stand in, and then I'm like, I want to do handstand. And then I'm all sore. It's okay. We're going to get this. I just have to take a little breather, and then I'm going to try handstand. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that one felt good. So if I hit the wall, that means that if I wasn't up against a wall, I would probably flip backwards, which is not what I'm trying to do. So that's why I'm like, if I can go up and hold it for a little while without touching the wall at all, that is like, that's the progress that I'm looking for. So. Same thing with handstand. Handstand, I almost always hit the wall though, so we'll get there. Can you do handstand, Dan? I know Ed can against the wall. I don't know if Nick's going to do it with us, but we have handstand challenges on the list for Atlantic City. Whoa. Did I just touch the wall? Did I touch this? What did I just touch? Why did I feel something touch my foot? That doesn't seem right. It's like a slanted ceiling, so. What did I hit? Did I hit the ceiling? What did I hit? Hey, Millsware. Did I hit the wall? What just happened? Yeah, that's the ceiling, I think. Yeah, that was the ceiling. My foot was getting like wedged into the ceiling. I'm like, oh. Hey, ceiling, me wall. Hey, Claudia, thanks for inviting your followers and sharing this on Twitter. Are you coming to Atlantic City? No pressure. If you're not coming, it's all good. I just figure I haven't heard from you. I'm not sure if you're coming. Oh, my nose. Good stuff. Take another little breather here. We're just about at 45 minutes, so I'm going to try one more time, and then we'll do our meditation. I think I'm getting taller. All right, Dan, talk to you later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, I think your text said. I am not. I gave away my money today doing acts of kindness. All your money, Claudia? What did that leave you with? Don't be sorry. Just make sure that you're taking care of you and not everyone else instead of Claudia, because Claudia is important to us. We need to make sure that she has some of her money left at the end of the day in case of emergency. Tying yourself in knots. Pretty much, Baz. Yeah, now I'm trying to strengthen. I'm going to do some handstand, but you did it for Top Shelf Pineapple. People needed help. Who? Top Shelf Pineapple? What? You mean you donated all your money to Sonam? Is that what you're saying? You can't help others if you don't help yourself first. It's a very important philosophical truism. Lou, hello. King Pineapple. People in your town are suffering. Suffering from what? What's going on? I wonder if I could do a handstand fast enough to be back for your answer. I'll wait. I'll wait for your answer and then I'll go. Very true. I am taking care of myself. Okay, good. Good. As long as your stuff is covered and you still have your nice emergency fund in case, you know, you have to go to the ER or something where or your car breaks down, you know, in case you end up with like a multi-thousand-dollar bill, you want to make sure you always have, I always say at least, the very least 1,000, but more like 3 to 5,000. Um, they're suffering with poverty. Well, here's the thing, giving people money does not help them typically. If they just take their money and if they have poorly managed their money already, the best thing you could do is to help them learn how to manage money better, and then maybe you could donate to them. But if you just give them money and they don't know what to do with it, it's just like poof, it's basically gone. Typically, and they've done plenty of studies on this. That's why people who win the lottery almost always have it gone within the first like 3 to 5 years, and they end up like really depressed and having like all these addictions to gambling and drugs and alcohol because they didn't earn the money. They weren't ready for that type of power and financial, you know, so what I'm looking for, like gusto. So just, yeah, just be aware of that, you guys. Like that, how they always say it's better to give a homeless person food than money, typically. You know, and it would be really good if you actually gave them healthy food rather than like Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's. If they're living in the street, they need cash, not a lesson right now. Well, what happened to their cash? Why are they on the street? You know, like you can't just hand them cash and expect them to go get an apartment with it. They need food probably first. Um, it's for charities that cater to them. Oh, like a food shelter, food pantry, or something like that. They help people get back on their feet. That's awesome. That is awesome because that's not just like handing someone money. That's like giving a place that needs funds to educate, house, like domestic violence shelters, these types of things. They provide food, they provide education, they provide security, protection, shelter. That's a lot better than like if you just hand cash to someone that you know. Yes, you both said exactly at the same time. Well, now that we're all in agreement, let's do some handstands. I do that same thing. I do if you guys actually do a quick promo of this in case anyone doesn't know about Amazon Smile. If you shop on Amazon, which you probably do, go to smile.amazon.com instead of just amazon.com. You pay the same prices for everything, but you can pick a charity that a small portion of all of the purchases that you make actually goes to that charity. Hey, Arturo. Your house is a domestic violence shelter, Illyrian? Okay, so you're living at a shelter, or you say you take people into your house? You give all yours to Smile. Exactly. Yep, exactly. Perfect. Lane knows about this. So if you go smile.amazon.com, you can pick, like I picked a local, basically it's like they do different things. They have like a used clothing store. They have like a domestic violence shelter. They do like food, you know, it's sort of like food, what do they call those? Food, you know what I'm talking about. They get like all the canned good donations, non-perishable food fundraisers. That's not the word I'm looking for. You love Smile, yes. Smile.amazon.com. Yes, Sneezy, that's it. Smile. So everything's the same price that you would pay on Amazon, but you can set a charity and you give like, I mean, all the stuff that I've gotten from them, I think I've contributed maybe like $50 to $100 to them through that, but it's something. Food bank. Food bank. Thanks for inviting your followers, Lampy. Yeah, you pay no extra. Exactly. So Amazon takes it out of their profits. It's pretty cool. I like it. Good job, Jeff Bezos. Alright, I'm going to try not to hit the ceiling this time. Dang! I'm going to go right through the drywall. Okay. I got a lot more work to do on that, but let's do our meditation. Oh, too far. Chopped off my own head. Oh, still chopped. I think I might just leave it. Hey, Bugsy. I have no head, it's fine. You can do that. You need 50 cc's of beer. I feel like 50 cc's is not that much beer. And you probably don't want to have a belly full of beer when you're flipping upside down. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Whew, it's going to feel good to shower after this. So, we're going to meditate. You might choose to lay down for your meditation. You might choose to find a comfortable seated position with your back supported at a wall, in a chair, in a couch. Just make sure that you can completely relax your body. I'm not going to be interacting with comments for the rest of just for the duration of the meditation. So if you see someone come in with questions, feel free to answer them. If you see any blocking that needs to be done, very much appreciated the support. Thank you, Lane, for the super hearts. So relax your body. Take as much time as you need to get set up and situated. Remember, you can always watch this on the replay, and you can always pause it as many times as you need to. If you're laying down, you might want to support your head or your knees with a pillow, and maybe even your low back as well. Get nice and comfortable. You want to be able to fully relax your body so that it is not distracting you by becoming uncomfortable throughout the meditation. So scan your body, starting with your face, head, and neck. Soften those muscles. Relax, feeling heavy, feeling supported by the earth. Shoulders, arms, hands. Letting go. You might want to take some deep breaths into your chest and belly, helping the entire torso to relax and soften. If it helps, you might even exhale through your mouth, taking a deep breath in through the nose, opening the mouth, let it out, relaxing, sighing it out as many times as you want. And let your breath return to its natural rhythm as you relax your hips, pelvis, glutes. Release any clenching or tension here. Feeling supported and relaxed. Legs, ankles, feet, heavy and relaxed. Letting go the whole body from the tip of the head, top of the head, to the tips of the toes and the tips of the fingers. Feeling the most relaxed you've felt all day. Notice your mind. Notice any thoughts or feelings. Or maybe you're completely focused on your body and your breath. No need to generate thoughts or feelings. Just notice what's there naturally Try not to get involved in the thoughts or the feelings. Just watch them, noticing them like an observer, like a third party, as if you're a scientist exploring the mind and just noting what it finds, observing the data. If you'd like to continue this meditation longer, you can pause the video now, coming out of the meditation whenever you're ready. Bring your awareness back to the present moment. Maybe taking some deep breaths to help energize you and bring you out of this meditative state. It's important to take your time coming out of meditation so that you don't end up kind of foggy and a little bit disoriented. You don't want to rush and be snapped out of meditation if you can help it. So just take some time, take some breaths. When you're ready, start to stretch and move your body gently, maybe turning the head side to side, twisting or stretching, however feels good. Cracking your back. Take all the time you need. If you're laying on your back, you might want to roll onto your side using your arm as a pillow for a few breaths. And when you're ready, gently press yourself up to seated to close the practice. Yoga means union, so it's something that is a part of all of our life. It's interwoven, it's like that thread that runs through everything. It's the union of our breath, our body, and our minds. So we close the practice just as a symbol to honor ourselves, and if you have something that's a little bit ritualistic, it can help you to create that habit. So your body kind of knows, okay, we're about to start yoga, we're about to end yoga, and it just makes it a little bit easier to transition in and out of the actual practice, especially after the meditation. So you're not really closing your yoga practice because you can't really do that, but it's just kind of a symbol. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead, looking up at the thumbs. And exhale, hands together at the heart center, bowing the chin to the chest to honor yourself and your intentions, your goals, your own unique practice and progress. And when you're ready, you can lift the head back center. Namaste, which means the divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in each and every single one of you, both here live and on the replay. I want to say hello to Jessica. I hope you guys have a good day if you are taking off, but I saw Jessica just came in. I don't know if she's coming to Atlantic City, but I hope she is. It's Little Miss Yogi in the chat. I don't know if she commented yet, but if she's going to, maybe you can follow her. She's an awesome yoga teacher from New York as well. Love her. I met her in New York City when I was down there before. And she's a beautiful soul, beautiful spirit. I really like her. I don't find people that I like all that often. So it's a very high praise that I have for her too. Thank you, Lane. I appreciate the support. You wanted to. Okay, you can't. All right. Well, we'll miss you. And hopefully you'll scope and it'll feel like we're together when you scope. Oh yeah, you're doing the 30-day yoga challenge, right? So today's day 2 of the yoga challenge. So follow Little Miss Yogi, who just commented in the purple, if you want to, or green, I think it was green, if you want to check out her 30-day yoga challenge. I assume she just left to go message me, so I guess that's the end. So this has been about 1 hour yoga class. I'll be back for another 2 hours later today. It will be an early day for me. I'm going to have all my content done during the daytime hours. So I have to go to bed really early tonight so I can be up early tomorrow morning to go to Atlantic City to meet up with a lot of the people on this list. If you're interested, we're going to be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leaving on Thursday. So your best bet is like Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th and the 6th of December, 2017. I say that because I put these videos up on my YouTube channel and people could be watching this years from now, so they don't show up in Atlantic City thinking that I'm going to be there. It's only in 2017, December 4th through the 7th, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Come hang out with us. There's way too many dudes, so especially if you're a girl that wants to come, Lane, I know you're in the city, come to Atlantic City. We need more girls. It's going to be me and my mom, I think. I mean, there's not really. I guess that's fine. It's me, my mom, and then mainly like Nick, Ed, and Dan. And then Jairus might come meet up with us. Captain Mike is going to come meet up with us one day. And then I think that's it. I think that's pretty much everyone. Hey, get out of here, you repeater bot. You are not Lane. You are an imposter. Wannabe. Yeah, it's a far. Nick's driving 8 hours. Nick's actually almost there. Nick's probably going to be there in like an hour. As long as it's platonic love, Frank. I platonically love all of you as well, which means friendly. Friends. I'm married, so the love thing can be a little touchy. Remember, you're all worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. Thank you, Wendy, Tony, Atari, Lampy, Francois, Dan, Lane, this guy. Is that Frank? That's Frank. And this is Jason for the hearts. Thank you, Lane, for the super hearts, as well as Steven, Scott, Asif, Lise, and Tony. You're all beautiful souls. Thank you for the support. Oh, and before I forget, match day. So anyone who sponsors at femyoga.com, today only, December 3rd, 2017, from midnight to midnight, New York time, Eastern Standard Time. Broomball time, have fun. Francois, go kick some broomball butt. That's a lot of B's. So if you sponsor any amount at femyoga.com today, click support, then it will be matched. So if you give 20 bucks, if you give 5 bucks, if you give 100 bucks, it's going to be doubled because our friend Casper, 2Nice420, is going to be matching all the sponsorships today. So huge thank you to Casper and special shout out to everyone who has sponsored today. Actually, let's see if I can remember everyone that sponsored today. Let's see. Who sponsored? Lou? I'm probably missing some people here. Nick? Jimmy? Wendy? I think there's one more. No? Maybe? Rocky? I think that's everyone for today so far, unless any came in during this broadcast. If you're watching us on the replay, go, do it before midnight. We have 10 hours, less than 10 hours. So thank you in advance, and this has been A Moment in Time with Taylor and Frank. Everyone type in and your name. We'll do that at the end of all my scopes from now on. Is it a monthly sponsor? No, it doesn't have to be. You can do just a one-time. Like I think $5 is the minimum on there. So you could do just like a one-time $5 thing. And then it's like you did $10 because Casper sends 5. Thanks for asking. You're awesome. And thanks for the super hearts. Thanks for being supportive. I love seeing broadcasters support other broadcasters. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Can I do that? Is that copyright infringement? Okay, bye.